So let us understand the visualization or graphic through the Excels. So in the graphic through the Excel, instead of so many licensed software, Excel is so powerful in exhibiting or displaying the data analysis through different tools. So let us see the bar plot and its application for the graphical analysis. Suppose this is the data of the wheat, rice, and pulses production for the different years. I want to present this data in the form of the bar plots. So the bar plots I can put in the form of this, or I can choose the bar plots in the format of the um, horizontal. So if I'll do like this, then once I'll do, then I can insert the value of this data by putting the add. You have to click the columns. Then in the columns, you can you if you'll click here, you may not able to get this. If you want to click, then if you'll click here, then you will get. So if you want to do format all the labeling that you have done, so that you can do with this the can you put the series name, or you can put the category names, the serials or whatever. So this is the way you can do, and you can do the analysis of this data. Now suppose I am feeling no, this analysis is not enough, and I want to do some sort of like the year wise analysis of two different years data. I want to do analysis, so I want to do analysis of the two different years. So now what I can do, I can take like this, and I can do the analysis of this for the different years. So yeah, can you see here the something? So put more chart and columns. Then you click here. So you can see here the year wise it is doing the analysis. So year wise you can see the analysis here by going, and you can add the trend line by this, and you can keep on adding the trend line. So in adding now, I want to add the name of the, also to add the name of, then I can, suppose I want to add the name of this formatting I want to do, so I can put the category name. Can you see the no category name is year is already there in Denoto, the series name. This is all about the rice. So similarly, I want to add the format labels, then a series name. I can put the weight. So like this, I can also do this. But suppose I want to know, I want this analysis to be done in this way. Like I want the analysis, the food grain wise, not the year wise. So I want the analysis yes, I want the analysis like this, and this analysis I want to have, because I have already done year wise. I want year to be the next, so I want to do the analysis, so put grade wise. So let me take a bit of it. So now I can put this level, I can put this data level. So this, if you want to put category, you can also put the, you want to know the years, so you can put the years value also. So this is the way I can click each and every this different data, then I can I can do the labeling. So rice for the, can you see rice for the different years I am trying to find out, and this color code is also given to that. So this is the way. Now if you'll feel no, this thing is not suitable, let me convert this into a so I can convert this into a kind of diagram, this horizontal. So I can give them chart names. So I can put this production of food grains in different years. So this is the way, whatever the chart name you want to put, you can put, and you can also edit, put. So this is the way this is all about, and I suppose I want to do this same analysis like in the form of scatter plot. So this analysis I want to do this analysis in the form of this rice, wheat and all. I want to do the analysis in the form of different bands. So area wise I want to see the rice production and wheat production. Can you see here, is there any labeling process? So let me check if I can do. Yes, I can do the labeling also here. I can do the labeling, individual labeling also. The amount also I can quote here. Is it okay? So this is the way we can do some of the analysis for the different year in terms of this band graph or this bar plot or this uh, simple bar plot. Suppose I want to put I want to do this analysis in a different to analysis to do this in the form of multiple, like instead of doing this I can take this format also. So the production of the so year is coming, so year should not come. So what I can do, I can take only this two. I can take only this two, this and I want to check their so the different year wise what is there. So I can change the series name also here. So I can change the series name and I can put the names here. So year wise I can create the labels. So add labeling and this is the way we can do some of the analysis. And now let us go for the pie chart. So let me do the some of the pie charts. So some of the pie charts is, let me remove those already there. So let me do some pie charts. So this is the way I can select the data. I can take the pie charts. So I can take the pie charts or whatever I want to put. I can put the labels. So after putting this I can format the labels because this is not clear. I can put the series name, so it will be instead of series name, category names. So category names I can put here, and category names I can put here. So the way we can do. And now if I want to do the analysis for the next, so I want to do analysis for the next years. So next year data I can insert, I can take the pie charts. So in this case you want this kind, so this looks good. So I can do this and I can add the level part, but it is lacking the heading part. So to add the heading, because I have just taken the data, so value from the cell you can put, and you can put the cells value here and you can add it here so that it will be get added. So got, but this is the chart for 2001, this is the chart for the 2001, and you can edit this like 2001 chart. This is the chart for 2002. So the chart name you can add, the chart name you can add here. So like this, whatever different formats you want to show, you can do different format also. Got, so year wise I can do the analysis and I can do for the different, but again we look into how this pie charts understood. So you want to put some percentage also, there should be some scope to put the percentage like this. Here you can put also the percentage, how much percentage there. So the percentage can also be put here like percentage also. Okay, let us see the how we can go for the scatter this histogram. Now you can see the data is ranging from 12 to 33. 12 is the, so now I can create two different class I can create. So bean class, I am creating a bean class. Bean class I am creating the range from, I'm starting from the 10, then 15, then 20, then 25, then 20, 30, then 35. So this is the way I created a bin. So this start from 0 to 10, this will from 10 to 15, this class will be from 15 to 20, this will from 20 to 25, this will be 20 to 25, this will be from 25 to 30, this will be 30 to 35. So this is the way the bean is created. Now let us see how through the bean I can draw the histogram. So histogram creation is not easy because it will first we need to classify the data, then from the classification of the data, and you can use any continuous data for the histogram. For the bar plot, for the categorical kind of data, for the histogram you have to have the data which is a continuous kind of data. We can put them into histogram by creating different range. So we want histogram the recovery date from the COVID, we want to have that bean, the bean I want here the generating bean. So this is all about the levels is there, the output range I want to have the output here. So let us see. So the frequency from 0 to 10 is 0, from 10 to 15 is here. I can take this graph here. I can, if I'll take this graph and the output of this. Okay, so take this here. Can you see here the 0 to 10 is just 0, 10 to 15 is 6. So like this, the total number of data in the different range. Now you want to generate histogram out of it. Histogram here, can you see the here you can click the histogram. So chart output. So this will create the histogram. So this is creating the histogram here. Now you want to create the Pareto charts. You want to create the percentage chart. Can you see the here there is a cumulative percentage one. So it can also help you out in creating the percentage. So it is just, so I'm taking the percentage out of the data. So that is the way you want. You can see the Pareto charts here, like how this cumulative beans are being created. So similarly, if I want to create a Pareto charts, so in the Pareto charts, can you see the Pareto charts in cumulative? So I can create the Pareto charts also. So can you see this the way the Pareto charts are being created? So this is the way that we can create here the histograms through this analysis, and the histogram that we can see from this the picture, how we can create the histogram for this. So let us go to the scatter plots. So if you'll see the scatter plot, how I can create the scatter plots, the time and is there. So we can have a scatter plot like this. So we can see, oh, if it's not producing in a proper way, so what you can do, first you call the scatter plots as diagrams. So once you call this, then you can add here, right click, then select data, then add. So to adding, so you want scatter plot for the height versus weight, so the x-axis I'm taking as the x-axis is the height of different candidate, and the weight in the y-axis I'm taking. So now can you see it is showing 0, the first showing is 0, so it is not taking the logical value, it is taking this value. You can take this values only, so don't take the heading, don't take the headings here, take the logical values and see the graph. Yeah, great. So you can see the graph of this graph, height versus weight. Let us see what happened. Select data, height versus weight. Okay. And if I will see this data versus so let us do some scatter plot. To do the scatter plot, so let me insert that. So I'm inserting and to do the scatter plot. So I am adding data. So we are selecting the data chart. I'm selecting the data. The data is 8. This is exactly the height on the basis of and the series is not here or select art, edit this, right click to this. See this is the way the graph, this first graph is moving. So this is the way the graph is being created for the height and weight. All of us can see. So you want to make it enrich. So all of you understood. So what you have to do? You have to select. So after selecting, you have to submitting this and creating a new. So after selecting, so since you want to remove this, you remove this to add. So this is the way you can take the data. So it, then we are taking the data. Then we are charts. See, okay. Just you want to format axis, whatever the formatting you want to do, you can do the formatting, and you can check how you can name those different axes. So that also you can add some of the. You want to add some more element that you can also add that through the different way. You can also put some the trend line also. Can you see here the trend line also you can put the elements like the series chart name also, the chart name, height versus weight you can put something like that. So this is the way you can create scatter plots. Let us create a scatter plot for this. So for let me create scatter plot for this diagrams. Let me clean it. Let us clean the area. So I want to create multiple scatter plot for this graph. So let me put. So I want to put the years, and on the basis of years, the amount of production that is happening, I want to put them into line chart. So do right click, and once you take the right click, select data. Once you select data, then you can go for x-axis. So x-axis is the years, the y-axis are my rice first case, then the first case. So you want to, let's see, can we do at a time all the data at a time? Search the surface, select all the stars y. No, it must be single. Now I can take this. So like this. So for the different years I am producing, and so I can see, can I produce this at a time? Right, so this is good. Can you see this at a time? And this also I can put, I can do this. So this is the different graphs for the rice, and I can also put, I can label it in terms of, do the labeling. So like this I can do the labeling. So at a time I can do the graphs of the entire data. So I can select first, then I can go to the, then I can directly I can do like this. So this is the way you can put year wise. Let's go to the last and final is the radar chart. So radar chart, how we'll go about the radar chart. So I want to do analysis of the pizza, burger, idli, dosa. On the basis of this, some of the like a criteria: taste, calorie, price, availability. So go to the radar chart and do the analysis. So this is the way you can see the radar charts. You want to make it like that. So this make it. Can you see here different colors being given? So idli is this the idli. So for the idli you can put the different levels. So can you see the for the idli it is highest in digestion, in availability also, in terms of value for money, but it maybe halwa is good in terms of some taste, calorie is very high also, prices are also high. So this is the way we are comparing 4 different food product on the basis of in single chart, not the diagram. This is quite interesting and quite useful also. Now we want to test, we want to compare Domino's, Pizza, Subway on the basis of some of this radar chart. So let us do the analysis of this Domino's, Pizza and all. So if I'll do the analysis of the Domino's Pizza, can you see here, can I put the labeling part? If I put the label, so can you see the labeling part here, the labeling part? So in terms of, can you see the one Domino's is in this blue, the Domino's in terms of ambience, in terms of delivery speed is the highest Domino's, but if you look into the other part, the value for the money is very good for the Kamath, and for KFC is good in terms of cleanliness, but it's not good. So it is comparing. So in terms of taste, which is first, which is second, which is third, which is lowest. In terms of response to the complaints and all, which is first, which is second, which is third. So secondarily the value for the money. So this is the way we can do analysis for the different things in a radar chart on the basis of this is really very in terms of medicines you can compare, food you can compare, the different food outlet, you can compare. Yeah, by this way we understood the bar charts and the application of the bar charts, the line charts. We can see how the scatter plot we can do the in term of time. We can understand also the pie charts, the leveling and all, so that we can do, and how we can do year wise also. This is the way you can the continuous data, height, weight, the prices, sales, on the different year, how we can convert them into different class, the marks of the students, the height into the different class, then we can draw the histogram. So this is the way. Histogram drawing is a bit difficult in Excel, so but you have to create bean, then you have to then we have to go data analysis, then we have to do histogram. But in the case of scatter plot also, we can see the how we did the scatter plot. This is quite interesting. So this is the way how we can go for the radar chart. So there are so many other also charts. I'm not going into the fiber chart or so many this power line and all that we can use for our different analysis also. So for the timing for the today, this much is for this session. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks.